Hi, I'm Adam Smith from the St. Pete Times.
And I'm James Hohmann from Politico.
We're sitting in the Swank Media Filing Center Google's provided before the Fox News debate. What are you looking for tonight, mainly?
Well, I think we're going to see Rick Perry in the lead of every story that comes out of tonight's debate again. This is his third debate. It's his first debate on Fox News. He kind of stumbled the last two debates. He was particularly weak in the back half of the previous two. And he's going to have to come out swinging. He's going to have better answers on the criticisms from his right. A lot of the candidates are going to want to engage with Perry because they know that he's willing to punch down at them. So you're going to see Michelle Bachmann, who's been slipping in the polls, Rick Santorum, Ron Paul hitting at Perry, and we're going to have to watch how Perry responds to that and what the dynamic is like.
And you wonder, some of these candidates, Santorum, Bachmann, they're fighting for the same voters as Perry, so Romney almost gets a pass on some of these issues.
Absolutely, and we're going to have to watch for that too. In a lot of ways, Mitt Romney is still sort of the front runner in this race, or at least the co-front runner with Perry, even though he's behind in the national polls, coming off a very strong performance in a closely watched New Hampshire poll last night. He could end up skating through this debate. The question is going to be who hits him, how hard they hit, and how much he wants to engage with Rick Perry. Last week, a lot of us going into the debate in Tampa expected there to be a big clash on Social Security. We didn't see that. This is still Florida, and I think we could see a big Social Security fight tonight.
We could, there was a poll out by Quinnipiac today that Republican likely voters that found that a majority think of Social Security as a Ponzi scheme. So I wonder if it's quite as deadly an issue as the primary as Romney hopes it is.
And absolutely, and Romney needs to be careful not to look like the moderate in this race.
Right.
The Perry people in advance have sort of been bracketing Romney as someone you might see on MSNBC, not on Fox News.
John Huntsman, there's a poll out that suddenly he's in third place in New Hampshire. Do we need to start paying serious attention?
He's someone who is a foil in the race, and he's someone who tonight you could see attack Mitt Romney and from essentially his left and go after him on job creation and on what his strengths are. Ultimately, though, he's at 10% in New Hampshire, which is for him where he's focusing essentially all of his efforts. He has his national headquarters here in Florida, but at this point, he's 100% focused on.
And maybe last question: as a Floridian, we're all consumed with the straw poll on Saturday. I'm not sure the national press is. What's your view? Is it irrelevant? Is it relevant?
Well, I think it's relevant, but I think everyone, as you wrote in Morning Score today, thinks that it's going to be Perry's straw poll. And so the question is, does Perry overperform or underperform expectations? There's a lot of energy for Perry here. There are people at the entrance to this convention center handing out Rick Perry stickers. You don't see that for the other campaigns. So I think to the extent that Perry is able to organize here and do well, it is something we will be paying attention to.
I would argue he could be embarrassed if he doesn't do very well, if he doesn't win.
Right.
But Mitt Romney has been building a network in Florida for basically 5 years. He's got a lot of support. There are Romney bumper stickers everywhere. If he doesn't come in a pretty close second, regardless of him not participating, I think that's pretty damaging.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.